What's good, party people? Welcome back. We was gone for a minute, but we back. We back.
We
Know
back.
y'all missed us because we missed y'all, but we back. So before we get started today, I got some things I need to do. I promised some people, and they promised me some things. So we'll get this out the way. So I just went to Houston over the weekend. When I tell you I had a fucking blast, I had a fucking blast. Never laughed so much, party so much, and drink so much in my entire life.
I don't
So
believe the last
if
thing.
anybody, the drinking part,
Yeah, I don't
yeah.
believe it.
Um, so if you ever take a trip to Houston, I hope everybody at one time in your life just go to Houston. Um, Definitely go to Bungalow. It's a bungalow downtown dining, I believe it is. When you do go there, ask for my girl Janelle. She will take care of you. Um, she's hilarious, and she makes sure that you right the whole time that you're there. Um, Definitely check out Trill on Wheels. It's the bicycle where you everybody pedaling BYOB. You stay lit. You hit like two different clubs. It's hot. Um, and the most important thing, do not leave Houston on a Sunday. If you're there for the weekend, don't leave till Monday. Sunday is fucking lit in Houston. So do those three things, and I'm sure you will enjoy
What,
your
they don't work
time.
on Mondays?
Let me tell you, we would on Sunday, you would have thought that it was a Friday night. That's how lit that shit was. We're hitting clubs, and the club is packed. And not just because Monday was a holiday. It's literally packed every Sunday. Like they announce on the radio, do not leave Houston on a Sunday. The black that's when the I think that's when the black people party. I think that's their thing. Which leads me to believe, like, how do y'all work on Mondays? Because
Right, that's what I'm saying.
everybody was tore down. But yeah, visit Houston. Take your girls, take your man, take a trip. Visit Houston. Um, Met some great people, enjoyed ourselves, but definitely do that. All right, so now we can get into the show. I didn't ramble too enough. Ange, you leading us off tonight. What you got, Shotty?
Hey guys. Thanks y'all for letting me be on hiatus for a little bit. I appreciate y'all. Life be lifing. Yeah, life be lifing. But okay, so I'm gonna start off with my situation that I'm dealing with that I was presented with at work today. So so I work at the doctor's office, and we have drug representatives that come into the office. They be trying to sell us, oh, this new medicine comes out, it helps, it helps, the specialty that the doctors specialize in, and it can help your patients and blah blah blah. Usually when they come in during lunch and they buy us lunch. So they bought us lunch
Okay.
today. I didn't eat all my lunch, so I left it in the back where we eat our food. I left it on table. Put my name on top of both my boxes, and put left it on table. So when I go to leave, I go to get my box, and I see my box is a little disheveled, and there's like sauce all on the side of the box. So I open the box, and nothing is how I left it.
Oh
So
hell no.
it looks like somebody like either tipped it over or it fell. And they I guess they scooped it back up and put it back on the table. So the one girl already left, and the other two girls, they leave, but I catch them right before, they're out of my eyesight. So I'm like, hey, did my food fall? So one of the girls say that it was the other girl that had already left. Now, mind you, the girl that had already left is my friend in the office. Cause, the way that they've treated me hasn't always been the most kind and most welcoming and all that. I've talked about that on the show before. The girl that I talked about before, no, it was me. That was me. So, so I've talked about it before on the show. I am just looking for advice on how to navigate the situation because, like I said, the girl said but you like I said before I caught them before they were out of my eyesight, I said, "Hey, did my food fall?" The girl says it was the girl says it was the girl that left. She dropped it because she claims that she heard her say, "Damn, it's on the floor." Now, mind you, she said that's all
Yeah.
she said was, "Damn, it's on the floor." So I call her. I sent her a text message, and I'm like, "Hey, did you drop my food? My name was on the top of the box." She's like, "Nobody told you that your food was on the floor?" I'm like, "No." She's like, "Yeah, when I went back there for my lunch break, it was on the floor."
Um, I would suggest. I know you. I mean, I don't want to say where you work at, but I mean, from here, I'm not leaving my food around somebody who don't like me. So, either have it underneath your desk with you, or go take it in your car. Um, I mean, yeah, they might be trying to fuck with you, you know.
I guess and pardon my expression, ladies, that's a smack a hole moment. Ain't no fucking way in
They
hell.
they not worth your job. I mean, they
Oh yeah,
honestly
definitely not worth
like
my job. I'm definitely not gonna go in there, go off and do all of that shit. Cause at the end of the day, I'm not about to act out of character for them. They definitely don't
yeah.
deserve
I would just
that
say, I mean,
energy.
I wouldn't even attempt to eat it anyway. Like honestly, if you know it's people in there that don't
Oh,
like
I
you,
threw it away. I don't have the food
yeah.
anymore. The food's thrown
Yeah, but I'm
away.
just saying, like, I would never leave nothing back there for anybody to play with. Like,
Yeah, definitely going
if
forward.
they don't
Yeah,
like you like
nah.
that, then I definitely would just like don't put yourself in a position to where it's like, you know, they mess with your food or nothing. Either leave it in the car or get like a lunchbox or something and put it under your desk. You know.
Yo, that's crazy. Like, how fucking disrespectful do you gotta be? And fuck that. How fucking disrespectful do you gotta be to knock somebody food on the floor? And even if you did this shit by mistake, let's go ahead and err on the side of it was an accident. Your
Exactly.
name is written on this shit. Like, yo, hey, and you know what I'm saying? Yo, accidentally knocked your food on the floor. Whether you believe them or not is something different.
Mm-hmm.
But to just scoop that shit up and put it back in, what if you went back there and just started eating on that shit? Yeah, watch them birds. Yeah. Don't leave your shit around them. Nothing. Get you an ice pack, lunchbox. Keep your food close by you. Fuck out of here, yo. Mm. Damn, the comments
Yeah,
are blowing up and I'm
I
missing
don't know
it.
if they going. I don't know if they gonna see me tomorrow. I don't know.
Yeah, nah.
I mean, they trying to get a reaction out of you. So I mean,
Nobody gonna see me.
just stay calm. I wouldn't. They waiting on their karma. So
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. They're definitely going to. They definitely gonna get that. Cause mind you, listen. This is the crazy part. Last week, I made a mistake and threw away one of their foods because we all the drug rec came. We all got food. They were on the same boxes, and I made a mistake and threw away hers and not mine. What did I do? I replaced it.
Wow. Well, next time it'll be an accident on purpose. Throw that
no,
shit straight
don't
away.
don't don't no, don't listen to Dawn.
Fuck
And
that.
you're there for one reason. Don't literally act like they're glass. Like act like they don't exist. Like don't feed into it. Clearly, they're very immature.
Very.
Yeah. Yeah, young minded. As someone said, that's childish. Hell no, yo. Like I don't play with nobody food. I don't play with your food. I don't play with your money. I don't play with your family. Like there's certain things I don't fucking do.
Yeah.
Nah, that's yeah. Don't listen to me. But that's a smack a hole moment. What's your topic for
That was my
today?
story for the day. So my topic is yes, my topic is honestly, at this point in time, how do I not get burnt out at work? How do I keep letting shit slide? How do I maintain my mental while I'm still there? Because at this point, yeah.
Um, I mean, I would say how not to get burnt out with work. I mean, just allowing yourself, like, some people like when you at your job, whether like you get a break, some people just go sit in the lunchroom or something. Like I would actually like go sit in my car, drive around the corner, even if it's just like around the block a little bit. Like you know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Listen to some music, do something that you like to do, something that's gonna uplift your spirits. I don't know if you're allowed to like listen to music or anything, but I told
Mm-hmm.
somebody this before. Like when I used to work in the office, instead of listening to music on like Pandora, I would listen or Apple Music. I would listen to like stand up comedy like on Pandora, and
Mm-hmm.
so
Mm.
you just get like a shuffle of like Cat Williams, Mike Epps, and TK Kirkland, and then it's because me I like comedy because I feel like it's funny, it shifts my
Yeah.
mood. So it's like when I'm in
Yeah.
a bad mood, instead of listening to music, I need something that's gonna like cheer me up. So that used to
Yeah.
like
Make you laugh.
yeah, and that became my thing. I feel like it really helped me while I was at work. Like,
Mm-hmm.
and even though like, you don't need to see stand up comedy, you can listen to it, and it's
Yeah.
just jokes and stuff. And then but control yourself. You can't control what other people are doing. You know what I'm saying? Now, if somebody put their hands on you, that's completely different. Outside of that, like those is just words that they playing with your stuff. All right, I get it because they're trying to tempt you. They're trying to get you to get out of character. That's what the enemy tries to do. Like, so it's either stay focused or while you're there, like you're there for your money, and to do your job. And I wouldn't feed into it, at all. And just if you can do things, not saying like you gotta, curb your life for anybody, but try to do things to avoid even having to deal with them. Like, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, so if it's something like something you have to hand them, but you get in the office before them, go put it on their desk before they get there, or maybe if they get up and go to the bathroom, then pass them the paper so you can avoid any type of interaction with them if you don't have to.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm definitely going to document it. Don't. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you we have to remember that work is literally just the 8 hours. It's not anything more. We're there for exactly the amount of time that it takes for us to get a paycheck. But with that being said, like Bridget said, utilize that time, your lunchtime. Never sit in the office on your lunchtime. You know what I'm saying? Like Bridget said, if you're just gonna drive around the corner just to get away from the office, do that. And that's so that you can breathe without still having the office sitting on your shoulders. And utilize that sick and vacation time. I don't think we do it enough.
Yeah.
As Black people, we'll do a staycation. You know what I'm saying? Like where we take a vacation, stay at home type shit. No, like I never knew how important vacation was until the last 3 years. No, get your ass on something, flew the fuck out, go somewhere. Even if it's just for a day, but just get away from your everyday. mundane situations. And you know what I'm saying? Like you travel. You know what I'm saying? Like traveling is nothing for you. So utilize that. If you got vacation time, if you got sick time, use it because you will get burned out, especially if your everyday situation is you go to work, you come home, you go to sleep, you go to work, you come home. Like that shit'll burn you out.
Yeah,
So,
definitely.
take those opportunities. Um, and like I said, even if you just leaving for a day, you just going down to fucking DC, spend the night and come back up.
Yeah.
Use time to get away and not just get away from work because what happens with us is you have the day to day at work, then you got family, then you got friends. Everybody's bombarding you. Get away and disconnect. Don't be
Hmm.
scared to turn your phone off. Trust me, whatever happens when your phone is off, it will still be happening when you turn the shit back on. You know what I'm saying? Like when I was out of town, didn't get no phone calls. I got a phone call on my way back, and I was like, yo, I'll answer this when I get back. I'm still out of town. You know what I'm saying? Like you have to disconnect from the world. We're way too connected right now. Like anyone at any time can always reach us, be it email, text message, calls, social media. No,
Yeah.
don't be scared to turn that damn phone the hell off and go, you know what, bed? This weekend, it's just you and me. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to focus all my attention on you. You focus all your attention on me. Like even when I go out to the restaurant now, I turn my phone upside down and I don't touch it because it's just a distraction.
Yeah.
So if work is burning you out, then day to day life is burning you out.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard not to get burned out at that point. So that's my 12 cents. Um, but yeah, definitely you utilize your vacation time. If they give you 80 hours a year, use all 80. Use all them shits.
Yeah.
If it's December 29th and you still got 4 hours, take that shit just for no good damn reason.
Yep. Because the higher ups then definitely took theirs.
Mm-hmm. Tenfold. They took that shit. They took their motherfucking sick time. They
Mm-hmm.
took some other fucking shit that you don't even know exists. They took all their time. So you do that shit too.
Yeah, I think the other thing I would say is I know it sounds dumb, but it's like kill people with kindness at the end of the day. Like a lot
Yeah.
of times when you be at a job, um, like I said before, you come in there and people automatically look at you as a threat, you
Mm-hmm.
know. And a lot of times, if they actually took the time to get to know you, they would probably love you, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So even though it was a misunderstanding with the little lunch thing or whatever, I would still be your authentic self. Show them like even if you gonna stoop low, like I'ma still stay true to who I am. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? Because like nothing good comes from trying to match people's energy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You also don't want to allow people to disrupt your energy just by being around them. So I would just say come in there and still be nice. Good morning, how are y'all? Like, speak,
Mm-hmm.
Um and believe it or not, like they probably want to hang out with you one day. You know what I'm saying? Because a
And
lot of
they
the
was
times that's how it is. You know what I'm saying? People just got this thing in their mind where they want to judge you and feel some type of way about you because, or you just started working there or whatever. But it's like if you got to know me, you would love me. People you should know that, Angie. People do that all the time, you
Mhm.
know. So I know it sounds dumb, like kill people with kindness, but you know,
Yeah, that's what I've been doing so far. That's what
yeah.
I've been doing so far. And it's like I don't know what it is about this place. It's like every time I think like things are going well and the kill 'em with kindness thing may be, I guess, working, or I don't know. It's like every time, it's like, I don't know what it is, but every time I think to get maybe like comfortable, something like, nope, don't, Angie, don't. This is,
Yeah,
I'm continuously telling you, don't get comfortable. These girls don't like you.
yeah. I,
I got a coworker who is so fake and so phony, it's ridiculous. Like in front of the boss, she acts as if I'm not even there. As soon as the boss leaves, it's like, oh, Don, this, that, and the third. And I'm like, we've been around each other for the last 6 hours. So you're gonna use
Mm-hmm.
the last two to say what's up? So what I do is, because I'm Petty Murphy, um, throughout the entire day, I am constantly mentioning her name. I am constantly in her face. Yo, what do you think about this? Because I know she don't really like me. You know what I'm saying? So you gonna have to not like me verbally. I need you to fucking just explode one day. You know what? You fucking I don't even like you. I'd rather that. You know what I'm saying? Let's put shit where it is. But it, I can't. First of all, I can't stand phony people. Either you like me or you don't like me. And
Yeah.
if you don't like me, it's something wrong with you because I'm a likable fucking dude. You know what I'm saying? I'm likable.
That's how I
You know what I'm
feel.
saying? Pretty
That's how I
likable
feel.
guy. You know what I'm saying? Everybody else in the office is cool with me except this one person. So I irritate the hell out of her by being nice. Hey, how are you? How you doing? As a matter of fact, I just say hey to everybody else, and when I say hello to her, I mention her name. I figure fuck it. If we gonna have fun with this shit, let's have fun with it.
say, you know, I don't know. Was I mean, I don't work with people, but I do work with people at the same time. But that's not to say like I don't run across people with like it's very rare. Like number one, like most of the people I come across, um, but I think it's like one of them things where you know that you're better. You know what I'm saying? Not saying like you're oh I'm better than y'all like but I don't know if these girls are like the same age as you or they're a little bit younger.
Mm-hmm.
But it's almost like say somebody is an idiot. Like say somebody's an idiot. What are you going to get out of having a conversation with an idiot, or if you trying to get your point across with the idiot? Like it's no point of arguing with somebody like that. Like so if
Right.
you see
Yeah.
how childish they are, it's no point of trying to match that energy because you're already above it. So let them be stupid. Like their karma going to come. Stay true to who you are. But it's no point of I don't want to say stoop down at somebody's level. Like I said, if somebody put their hands on you, then it's free game.
Mm-hmm.
But outside of that, what is it? Words? Okay, you want to touch my food? Okay, I can go get some more food. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that, and ultimately, like you gotta laugh at that shit. Like, y'all bitches is so threatening. Like, like I don't
Yeah.
know. I've had girls not like me my whole life for no reason. So that should be like, I don't know. That shit like I'm like, oh, y'all really love me.
He said, "Aw."
No, for real. Because after a while of not having people not like you for no reason, like you know what I'm saying, you be like, "Welcome to the team." Like, come on, like you just used to it. You used to it by then. Like, where it's like you a fan. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got you so bothered in your spirit that it's like me just walking in the room bothers you. Like, I'm that important. You know, so. I don't know. I don't think you gotta do nothing. Don't match that energy because you above that, and they're miserable for some reason that they going out
Nah,
their
just
way.
yeah, just be yourself, be who you are. And if they don't like who you are because they really haven't taken the opportunity to get to know who you are, because these are the same people that's been creating a problem since the beginning. So they didn't even take
Yes.
the opportunity to find out who you were before they gave you a problem. So just be yourself.
Nope.
And at the end of the day, you're there for your paper, not for them. Like you really are.
Yeah.
All right, we gonna run through. Oh, we gonna run through real quick. Um, and yes, I'm going to put on my glasses because I'm blind without them. Well, not really, but close up. I'm blind without them. So we're gonna talk about things that you can do to
When I
build a successful relationship.
can't see
Um,
shit. I just
um,
blurs of color.
and y'all let me know what y'all think about this list. If y'all think we should add anything to this list, or if some of these things are just overkill. Number one is communication, honest and consistent communication. Um, trust, being make that the core foundation of your relationship. Respect for yourself and each other, which is huge to me. Um, intimacy, emotional and physical connection.
Mm-hmm.
Intimacy is very important. Definitely emotional and physical connection.
Mm-hmm.
Um, in conflicts, fight fair. I think one of the biggest things that happen in relationships is we're always trying to hurt the other person more than they just hurt us. So fight fair. You know, disagree without being disrespectful.
Okay.
Um, growth as a couple and as an individual. A lot of times we get into relationships, we get stagnant, um, either in our career or just in a relationship as a whole. We get stagnant. We're like, you know what? We're good. You know what I'm
I
saying?
feel like that's where I am in
This
my
is
life right now.
this is the level we should be at permanently. Nah, always keep growth in the forefront of the relationship. Um, and the last one is always show gratitude and appreciation. So, what do you think that is a complete list, or do you think that there's things that's left off the list, or do you think there's more that really needs to be on the list?
I feel like for my list, I feel like um I feel like I didn't hear God anywhere in that
Mm,
list.
Mm-hmm.
So
mm.
I definitely feel like I definitely believe that we both have to be of the same yoke.
Okay, okay,
So yeah, we both gotta we both gotta love the Lord. We both gotta love the Lord. Like I was watching this video the other day of this guy he was dating this girl and it was going great. It was going great until he found out she was an atheist. Like, you
oh.
know, I gotta me and my man gotta end up at the same place on the other side. So yeah,
So
I
let me ask
need
you a question with that.
yeah.
Do you have to both love the same God, or be the same religious background, or do you both have to just be equally serious about your religious background?
For me, you gotta be serious about God. That's me. I'm a Christian.
Okay.
I serve the Lord. I serve Jesus Christ. That is who I would that's who my partner has to also serve. Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
because I'm going to be honest, I don't plan on converting, and if I have a child, my child will also I would want my child to also serve the Lord, and that is what I'm going to teach them.
Okay.
So, yeah. And I'm going to be real, I don't feel like learning another religion. So,
What'd you think,
not
Bridge?
that I can't learn
Completeness?
about it. Like, can I learn about it? Absolutely. But I'm be real. I'm not about to practice another religion. Like, I'm not. No, I'm a Christian. I'm not practicing another religion.
Um, I do feel like, I mean, me personally, I wouldn't date someone with a different religious background, or
Okay.
like if you don't, if you don't, if like I don't know, I would consider myself like a Christian, so I wouldn't date a Muslim just because it's like, yeah, I feel like there's similar beliefs in the Quran and in the Bible, but
Mm-hmm.
um, it's I don't know. I hate to get into religion, but I just, it's things that I don't agree with, and I feel like because of that it would clash. Like, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
Mm.
yeah,
Just and just because, like, I've talked about it too, because I know people who are Muslim and stuff, and it's like I respect people's religious background. I wouldn't make it my own, but um it's like sometimes when you have two different religious backgrounds, I feel like sometimes people won't respect yours. You know what I'm saying? Or vice versa. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
um, so like if it's Ramadan, like like you fasting, like like when,
no, I'm not.
and then like Lent, Christians fast, like
Hmm.
Hmm.
and it's just I don't know. To me, it's just like I don't know. I just want to do it, and I think
Hmm.
like you feel like you have up to 7 wives, not that's against what I believe. Like I mean, I'm just saying. I mean, I don't know too much about Islam, but the things I do know, it's like I definitely don't agree to, but I don't like to get into that because I don't want someone to be like, oh, I'm being disrespectful to what someone else's beliefs is.
Yeah, no,
Hmm.
I feel all that because there are a lot of things that because I have a lot of friends from all kinds of cultures, all kinds of religions, and that don't mean we can't be cool.
Yeah,
Absolutely, we can totally be cool. So I there are things that I've learned about other religions, and you know, there are some religions where they don't treat women well, and there are some religions where you know some children are buried at like
right.
15 and stuff like that. You
That's what I
gotta
was talking about, but I ain't gonna.
being forced to do things, that you don't want to do for the sake of religion. Like I don't no,
Yeah,
I'm not
I mean
I
that
don't
that's
agree with
that's
those kind of
really
things. So
that's how I feel. I wasn't gonna say it because I don't want, because if somebody believes in that, then that's what you believe in. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just like
Hmm.
I don't want someone to try to rob me or thank me for what I believe in. Like,
yeah.
but would I try to match? No, because it's like it's gonna be certain times that like if it's Resurrection Sunday and you against that, like I'm not about to explain myself to you, but I feel like when it comes to certain times in our religion where we celebrate or we practice or whatever, um, we're not going to understand each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with that. Is there anything else that you would add to the list? Um, Out of all the things,
You said something about emotional and something else. I don't remember what you said.
so intimacy, emotional, and physical connection.
I feel like you said emotional, but I feel like emotional support.
Mm, okay.
Yeah, I feel like that should be on the list. Like,
Yeah, because you're right. A lot of times we wow, y'all are hitting it today. I didn't think this list was gonna be this deep, but y'all are hitting it. So a lot of times people emotionally connect, but they don't emotionally support each other.
and sometimes I feel like people don't know how to emotionally support people.
Hmm.
Depending on like one partner might shut somebody out, or if one partner is trying to talk to the other partner might not know how to receive it, how to help, give advice, be there, be
Hmm.
supportive, like so I feel like it's important to know how to emotionally support your partner.
Because like one thing that that I sometimes struggle with as a man, I'm a fixer. So if I hear you say something to me, I want to fix it. I want to fix your problem. But there's times when the woman's not really looking for a fixer; they're just looking for a sounding board.
Hmm.
Hmm.
So learning how to deviate between the two, it has always been a struggle for me. And because it's been times when I offer advice, and it's like, okay, I didn't want your advice. I just wanted to be a sounding board. And then there's other times, okay, she wants a sounding board, and it's like, no, nigga, why you ain't saying shit? Don't say I need your advice. I'm like, well,
Yeah.
damn, like, so learning how to discern between the two, I think has always been a struggle for me. Because as a man, you know what I'm saying, like, if you have a problem, I want to find a solution for your problem. And
Yeah.
a lot of times you don't really want a solution. You just want to talk your way through it with
Yeah.
your significant other.
Yeah. I think another thing is like people not knowing when to emotionally support a partner. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Hmm.
If your partner is upset and they going through something, but it's like you not really paying attention, like, you need to know when it's like, all right, it's not about me right now. Like, I need to be there for them. Like, um, but yeah, that's all I can think of for the list.
Mm. All right, so that's the list. In the comments, if you paid attention to the list, so if you wrote it down, hopefully you did, um, because these are the things that you're needing to build a successful relationship. And
Mhm.
if you realize money wasn't in there, um, so there was a time when money was the main reason that most relationships broke up.
Mhm.
But because I think, at least as a people, we've grown to know that there's so many more important things in a relationship than money and sex. You know what I'm saying? Like, there was a time when it was like, okay, if I ain't getting enough sex or we ain't got enough money, we're probably gonna break up. But there's so many things that we've come to realize that make up a successful relationship that we've kind of pushed those smaller things, so to speak, to a back burner.
Mhm.
So money wasn't in there, but I could promise you, don't nobody want a broke mate at all. So even though it's not mentioned, it's still there. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I know a couple who she would want to go out the country. He would never go get his passport. He would never have the money to travel outside the country. So she would just dip off on her own, her and her girlfriends. And that created a huge gap for them because he's like, well, I can't leave the country. But for her thought process, it was like, that's not by design, that's by choice. Like, you
Mhm.
are choosing not to get your passport. You're
Right.
choosing not to save your money so we can go outside the country. Um,
Yeah.
so even though your woman may not say to you, saying, yo, I need you to make more money so we can do more things, keep that at the forefront of your mind. I joke around with my wife all the time, and I'm like, yo, I know I need to make more money because she makes more money than me. And I ain't scared to say that shit. And never has she ever said to me, you need to make more money so we can travel. She'll
I
probably say we need to make more money so we can travel, but
I just feel like if one person likes to travel, you traveling a lot, like, and that that's not something that your partner was doing, or it's not the biggest priority to them because maybe they're trying to, whatever they trying to do, pay off their debt or whatever. Like, if you got enough money to keep on traveling, that's your partner. I feel like why not treat your partner to a trip? Get
Right.
your partner the passport. You know what I'm saying? What you pay one time in 10 years, for a passport, and
mm,
maybe that's what
mm,
your partner needs is a vacation to get out the country and see that life is bigger than just going
Yes.
to, and not enjoying the fruits of your labor. And then once
Mhm.
they go on that nice vacation, you treat your partner to that vacation, then they like, you know what? I'm fucking busting my ass when I get back so that I can pay for our next trip,
yeah, so we can do it
But
again. Yeah.
yeah, but I mean, compromise, I feel like that's one of the things that probably need to be on the list. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Because if your partner, it'd be one thing if your partner was like scared to travel, that'd be one
Yeah.
thing. But if it's the fact that you know, you got some people that's just like stuck in work. So like those people, sometimes you have to take them out of that element. You know, like my mom is like that. Like all she know is work. So she's the type of person that she deserves it. She should be traveling more, but unfortunately, it's not the biggest priority to her. So if you want her to travel, you just gonna have to pay for the trip. You know what I'm saying? And I'm okay with that because I feel like she needs that sometimes. And like the one time I took her on a trip, she like, this is the best vacation I ever had, you know, and it made her want more of that, you know. So
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
I introduce people to stuff that they're not familiar with.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I truly think that for one, traveling becomes a bug. Like once you go and you enjoy yourself, like if you travel and it's a horrible trip, you're not in a rush to do it again. But if you travel and you enjoy yourself, that shit's addictive.
Yeah.
Um, I'm trying to fly somewhere at least every 6 months now, at least, because I went on a trip with my wife and truly enjoyed myself. And I was like, well, shit, if it's not a cruise or we driving somewhere, let's get on a flight.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't care how simple a trip might be. It might just be a weekend. Let's go somewhere.
Yeah.
So yeah, I agree. I, mm, mm, this list is incomplete, but we gonna complete it. We gonna make it better because at the end of the day, it's hard enough to get into a relationship to find that one person that you think you could be in a relationship with. Once you find that person, you should know how to build on that so that you ain't got to go through that same the dating game all over again.
Yeah.
Like once you find your person that you like being around, you like doing things with, find ways to build on that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's how you find your person. If you ain't gonna build on it, then what's the point of being together?
Mm.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't realize that, and a lot of people think that the dating game is the end all be all. That's the result.
Yeah, I'm not up for wasting my time. No, that's not my thing. I'm not about to waste my time.
So I kind of got like two topics, y'all.
All
So
right.
the first one is, why are we the most connected generation yet the most loneliest?
Hmm. Damn. Hold on. Let me.
I think I think we are the most connected generation because I believe that we've all realized that in some aspects we're all living the same life.
Mhm.
Like we're all like struggling. We all going through shit. Mental health is our mental health is crumbling, and we're all just trying to figure this shit out.
Mhm.
And it's I feel like we're connected by that because I feel like I feel like as a generation, we're not scared, we're not allowed, we're not scared to say we don't know what the fuck we're doing.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Like if it was like my dad's or even my grandparents' time, that was in the time of keeping up with the Joneses. What happened in the house stayed in the house. The outside, they all think everything in your world is peaches and cream.
Yeah.
And I felt like it's not like that anymore because at the end of the day, everything is on social media. We're putting everything out there. Ain't nothing staying in the house no more. It's staying on Instagram. It's staying on TikTok. You know? So we all see what's going on. We all realize we're going through the same shit. I feel like that's why we're so connected. I feel like we're so long. And honestly, I feel like we're so lonely because of the same reasons, because we don't know what the fuck we're doing, because we don't know what the fuck is going on. And I feel like that leads us as people to isolate
Mm-hmm.
because nobody has the answers. We want to be around somebody that's going to help us, that's going to answer our questions.
Yeah.
Can't nobody help us. Don't nobody got answer our questions.
Yeah, I agree. And I think that we're connected. Well, social media has connected us more than we've ever been in our life. Like in generations, I can never remember. Well, since let's start at AOL Instant Messenger. I know I'm taking y'all back. My bad. Like that was the beginning of a connection, and we felt like okay, so we're connected to everybody. But there was no interpersonal communication. Like there was no face-to-face conversations at that point.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And have you ever received an email or a text message from somebody and totally read that shit wrong? Because you don't have that face-to-face conversation so you can see
Mm-hmm.
where they're coming from. You don't know the tone of their voice.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So even when your friends are talking to you, like you can tell your friend a whole problem. And their response to you is, yeah, I would do that different. But all you're doing is you're reading words on a screen. You're not seeing the empathy or the sympathy in their face, you know what I'm saying, their facial expressions. You're not hearing, oh my God, I would do that differently. You know what I'm saying? All you hear is, I would do that differently. You know what I'm saying? Same words, but without inference,
Right.
it means something totally different. You know what I'm saying? So, and we distance ourselves, or we have been distancing ourselves from interpersonal communication because we're like, yo, I can text you and you can text me and we don't really have to talk. You know what I'm saying? Like we don't have to verbally speak to each other. We can just text each other. But you miss a lot of things in those text messages. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It, for example, the three of us, we converse all the time through text message. For me to say, you know what I'm saying, yo, I really feel what you're going through. If you don't hear that in my voice, it's just words on the screen.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I feel what you're going through. You know what I'm saying? It can either be, yeah, I feel what you're going through. Yeah, you're cool. Or, yo, I really feel what you're going through. Damn.
Mm-hmm.
But you're not going to get those differences out of words. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You got to hear somebody say those things to you. So I think the more we collapse the face-to-face communication, the lonelier and lonelier we gonna get.
Yeah.
And every day there's a new way for us to not verbally speak to each other. So
Right.
Mm-hmm.
first it was text messages. Okay, well, text messages is cool. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I can shoot you a quick message. But now those are full-blown conversations.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's we can go on for this, but I want to hear. I want to know what you're thinking.
Me.
Like,
Yeah.
yeah,
What's
yeah.
because the wheels is over there turning.
Uh-huh.
uh, I feel like
Let
we
us
are
have it,
most
right?
connected when it comes to, social media, podcasts, like, it's a million and one platforms that keep us all connected, and it's like we're all trying to learn at a very fast pace. Um,
Hmm.
I feel like the loneliest, I feel like it can stem from childhood trauma to bad relationships, um, being scared to trust. I I think people are always trying to look for a perfect person instead of
Yeah,
looking at what type of person am I showing up as. You know what I'm saying? People
yeah.
are very much like, oh, you need to be this, you need to be that, but it's like, who am I being? You know what I'm saying? Like, are they proving
Hmm.
themselves to me? Like, but am I proving myself to them? Like, like, am I being what I'm asking for?
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know. I think it's a lot of people who are unhealed, and instead of saying like, I want something real, so that's gonna require me to be something real. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Just want. It's just your own selfish needs, you know. But if you want something real, you have to be a real person. Like if you want
Yeah.
consistency, you got to be a consistent person as well. Like,
Mm-hmm.
um, I mean, I feel like people are giving up. I feel like we're also lonely because people are giving up. It's like how many times do you be vulnerable just to get your heart broken to get the same result over and over again? Like, you know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? And then also, like, I feel like men and women are so different. Um, like I feel like that's something I'm realizing more and more, where it's like, as a woman, I try to study men and I try to learn from men, but I just realized like men and women are just so different, and
Mm-hmm.
I'm at a point where I just don't know. I don't want to say that I'm not interested in understanding y'all, but it's it's almost like, and I don't want to say this about every man, because like, you know what I'm saying, but I feel like you got a whole bunch of different type of men out here, like, um and so to the real man, yeah, you can have real conversations, and you know what I'm saying, but I feel like while people giving up like on love and stuff like that, because like I feel like sometimes it's like talking to a wall, you know
Yeah.
Yeah.
um so, if you're not being heard, if you're not being seen, you know, your heart just keep getting broken. Why am I trying? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It just feel like it's like you keep getting stuck at a dead end. Um, but my second topic kind of goes with this, but it's basically, and I don't want to just say that this is men, because I'm not going to say women don't ever feel this way, but this just happens to be part of the topic. But it is, why are some men scared of what the heart can't deny? Because that's also a reason why I feel like it's so much disconnect. Why? Because I see it, even with some of my male friends. Um, I see they have good women and then they self sabotage. Like, um, some of them are
So
avoidance. You know what I'm saying? So it's like they want something real, but when something real walks right in their face, they get scared and push it away. So um, why do y'all feel like some men are scared of what the heart can't deny?
so it's a simple Jesus Christ. It's a simple statement, right? This can't be real. Simple statement. When everything is going right, you're sitting there thinking, yo, this can't be real. Like something's got to go. I'm waiting for the other shoe to drop. Something's got to go wrong because this can't be real. You know what I'm saying? I've been looking for this all my life. This can't possibly be real. When me and my wife got together, after that first date, I was like, yo, nah, it can't nobody be this connected to me. Nobody can really work in my favor like this.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought this can't possibly be real. Only difference is I was like, you know what? I'm gonna ride it till I find out it's not. You know, I'm willing to give it a shot until I find out it's not real. Um, but a lot of guys have been hurt. A lot of women have been hurt,
Mm-hmm.
and when things look like it's going perfect, not perfect in the fact of that other person is perfect, they don't have flaws, but perfect enough for me.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You're like, yeah, nah, this can't be real. You know what I'm saying? Like something's gonna go wrong, and when it goes wrong, it's gonna go wrong really bad.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So sometimes you got to take that risk. You got to take that chance to go, you know what? I might get hurt. But on the flip side of that, this might be the happiest situation of all my life. In order for you to find that, sometimes you got to give it a chance. You got to go ahead and say, you know what? If the shoe drops and this person goes, well, I ain't told you this on the first 8 months we were together, but I really got 4 other people that I'm dealing with. I gave it a chance, on to the next. But like, you got to give it a shot because every guy is literally sitting there thinking, when a woman is so perfect and your heart is telling you, yo, pour into this person. Like, this is where we should be. Your mind is sitting there going, shit can't be real.
Yeah. I think some people, are really big overthinkers.
Mm-hmm.
And I do feel like people think of everything that could go wrong instead of looking at it like, what if it does go right though? Like
Right.
how great could that be? Like how powerful could y'all be? It's
Mm-hmm.
two rather than one.
Yeah. Yeah. That's
Really-
something I actually dealt with in the relationship I'm in now. When me and Brandon got together, because there was a period of time where I was like, where I don't want to say, but I mean, I don't want to say I was looking for him to fuck up, but I was just like, am I really in a healthy relationship right now? Like, is this is how it's supposed to be? Because this is not how it's been. And, even when we first got together, I had to, check myself because I had to change the way that I responded. I had to change the way that I had to change how quick I was to react to things and stuff like that, because it's like I had to realize that, I'm in a healthy relationship now. Like, I can't fuck this up because of the shit that I've been through before, you know? So I had to, work on my self sabotage, and I had to work on, you know, my attitude. I had to work on my attitude for real, because I was like, I can't keep acting like this because this man gonna leave me. Like, then it really is gonna be too good to be true, Angie, because you done fucked it up.
Mm.
You know? So yeah, I definitely do agree with what you were saying, Bridget, about yeah, people self-sabotaging and thinking, is it too good to be true, instead of thinking this is good. This is actually real. This is actually happening, and it's a good thing, and you should accept it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dawn, do you think like some men, do you feel like they're scared sometimes even when they see something good because they feel like they can find something better?
I think a lot of guys don't want to come to the realization that this is it. Like, this is the last woman I'm gonna kiss for the first time. This is the last woman I'm ever gonna have sex with. This is it. This is it.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, a lot of times we sit there and we probe the world, thinking there's got to be more. Like, if she's this good, imagine what else is out there. It's a dumbass fucking way of thinking, because it just really is. Like, I can honestly say I was lucky enough to get a second chance, or probably a fucking third or fourth chance, to find a really good woman for myself, because I fucked up on a lot of women just thinking, damn, she good. But I see this chick on the train, or I see this chick when I'm driving. It's like, let's see what she about. And you end up most of the time not with better than what you had before, but with worse. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You usually find somebody who has a better representative, and it's, you know what I'm saying, they show you the best parts of them, and they hide all those negative parts. So yeah, absolutely. I think a lot of guys are sitting there going, "What else is out there? What else can I get?" And a lot of times it's the superficial shit. It's not even the important things. You know what I'm saying? It's like okay, so her sex is good. Who else's sex is good? You know what I'm saying? What other good sex can I get? It's not even the important things. It's not like, yo, this person has my heart, my best intentions. Oh, let me see if this woman has even better intentions for me. It's always superficial shit.
Mm-hmm. Blow TV said, honestly, within self is a factor too. We can think we're better than what we actually are and feel entitled to more than what we give. And a good woman will show you exactly who who you are truly. Um,
Agree.
I agree.
Agree.
I agree with that.
And that's another thing. He hit the nail on the head with that. When you got a good woman, she's gonna try to push you to be the best version of yourself.
yeah.
And a lot of
Mm-hmm.
guys are so stuck on, or they're so comfortable with the worst version of themselves that when somebody comes along and says, "You can be better, you can do more," oh, now she's being pushy. Now she's not satisfied with who I am.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Or I feel like, I feel like good women, like, I don't know. You tell me this. Like, I feel, because I'm not no man, but I feel like women for sure, when we see men, we don't usually just see them for where they're at. We see potential. Like,
Yeah.
Mhm.
imagine
Yes.
a woman walking into your life and literally she can envision you being like the greatest version of yourself. Maybe that you don't even see. Like that's how women look at when they see men. We literally see the best version of yourself. So it's like I feel like when we get with the man, it's like we have to tell you like no, you don't even know who you are. Like so that's why like I feel like
Hmm.
the woman is going to speak life into you. But I feel like some men take that as their ego being stroked. Like, oh, I'm that
Mm-hmm.
guy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, she literally told me, like, I'm that guy. Like, I'm this, I'm that. Like, just because a woman is speaking life into you as she should, but instead of like just like valuing like that woman speaking that life into you, you letting it stroke your ego, like, oh yeah, I'm him. So I can go get me another one and another one. You know what I'm saying? Like,
And
Mm-hmm.
another
instead
one.
speaking life into your woman too and y'all being like so powerful.
Mm-hmm.
um like I've been saying this a lot lately about how like most wealthy especially black men, they're usually always the ones that are married, um so
Hmm.
I think that's the thing, like people be so scared of like, oh, my time being wasted or I'm taking her or him on dates and my money being wasted, but like what if it could go all bad, but what if it could go all good? What if y'all become
Right.
the most wealthiest y'all ever been? Like, you know what I'm saying? What if y'all buy a $500,000 to $1 million houses plus some? Or
Mm-hmm.
and like what that the whole way that some people think so negatively, imagine when it's two rather than one, how great it could actually be, you know? Um,
Hmm.
and I think it's just, very low vibrational, like, thinking just like when people speak negativity, I don't like when people speak negativity over my life. Like, oh, you
Yeah.
ain't gonna do this,
Hell
like
no.
tell me what I
Don't say that to me.
yeah, it's like it's the power of the tongue. So if you want to
Mm-hmm.
think that, oh, it's gonna go bad, or I'm never gonna have this, or what if they're not this, then you're manifesting for nothing in your life to go right. You know what I'm saying? And like, if you do take a chance on love, what's the risk? Okay, you might find out this is not my person, but also, what if it is your person and you try
Right.
to
Right.
be the greatest self? Like, all these great things happen to you. Um, so I don't know. I think people shouldn't be scared because it's like, what do you really have to lose out of taking a chance?
a couple of months heartbreak, which could, you're thinking, okay, my heart might be broken. That shit might last for a couple of months. But
You'll
what
get
if that's
over
the happiest person that you could possibly be with that lasts 100 years? You know what I'm saying? Like, think of more the positive outcomes than the negative. I don't know if you ever heard this story about Michelle Obama and Barack Obama going to a restaurant. He's already president. They
Okay.
go into a restaurant. The manager of the restaurant is somebody who used to date Michelle Obama. Watch the story.
Okay.
Barack says to her, "Look what would have happened if you didn't marry me and you would have married him. You'd have been married to a restaurant manager." She said, "No, he'd have been president of the United States."
That part. Yeah.
You know what
hmm
I'm saying? Every powerful man has had a powerful woman by their side because the right woman can take you straight to the top. The wrong woman, there is no bottom. Like,
Yeah.
you can fall forever with the wrong woman.
Yeah. They'll ruin your life. The wrong woman.
Yeah.
hmm
Taking a risk on love with the right person. Like, I promise you, Angie, I don't know if you can vouch for that. Like, I feel like I see men's greatest potential. Like, and to me it's honestly sad when I feel like men don't see it within themselves. And I'm not saying that don't happen to women either. Like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like in any partnership, you both should be speaking life into each other to help each other elevate. Because
hmm
everybody is gonna need that reminder, especially in the times we in today. Like you were saying, Angie, like everybody's struggling, people mental health is crumbling, so it's like everybody gonna need from their partner some life spoken into them, you know, whether it's the man speaking into his woman or his woman speaking into him, so that y'all can keep showing up as y'all best selves and elevating in life.
Yeah, I feel like Brandon speaks life into me a lot. I feel like because at a point in my life where I'm still trying to figure out what I want to do with my career, and I want to do, basically still trying to figure out really really what I want to do with my life. So really speaks life into me um about that all the time, and about I feel like for me, I'm more of speaking life into him now. I don't want to say that Brandon has met his full potential, because he 100% hasn't, but he is at a point where he's secure with his career. He's secure in his job.
Mhm.
He's look not that he's not looking for more, but he where he is, he can grow in that area, but he's good where he is right now. So it's not like I have to speak life into him about him trying to motivate him to do better at work or something like that. That's not something that I really have to do, because he's content.
Yeah.
But I do speak life into him when it comes to his mental health, and I do speak life into him when it comes to just being a great man, and life principles, and you know um you know finding the best ways to navigate life situations, and dealing with family and dealing with friends, and just genuinely continuing to be a good person. I feel like that's where I really speak the life into him.
Hmm.
Yeah.
So, my wife asked me a question this maybe a couple of weeks ago, and she said, "What do you want to? What would I like to do for the rest of my life that'll make me happy?" Right now, I'm 51, so to me, I'm like, you know what? I'm kind of good. Starting a new career is not really on the forefront of my mind, but my response was like, well, first I had to sit back and think about it because I'm like, well, I'm kind of good. Like I'm making money. I'm straight. But this is really not what I want to do for the rest of my life. I either want to be a business owner or I want to work real estate. And she
Yeah.
was like, so what do we need to do to get you to where you're doing what you actually enjoy and making enough money with it? And for the first time in a very long time, I actually say, well, you know what? I can go back to school for real. I can go to school for real estate and
Mhm.
actually do this and give it a shot.
Yeah.
But having that support system where she goes, well, because the first thing I said to her was, in real estate, you might go 6 months while you're trying to sell a house and you ain't making no money for real. But that wasn't her concern. It was, how are you going to be happy in your day-to-day life so that you can make the money you want to make, but still be happy?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And having that person who says, I'm going to support you no matter what. If you want to do the job that you're doing right now and just keep making more money with your raises, fine. But if you want to do something that's going to make you eat, happy, I'm with you. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I got your back. And a lot of guys don't realize that there are women that are out there that will really truly have your back. And I'm not just talking about when days are going good and you can take out and you can splurge money on her, but when those days are hard. You know what I'm saying? Like, guys don't realize that's the important woman, not the woman that, every guy wants a sexy woman. That's just great. But it ain't the sexiest woman. It ain't the woman who knows how to spend all your damn money. It's that woman who goes, you know what? If times get hard, it's hard for the both of us. We gonna make it through together. Um, and I think a lot of guys are scared that when times get hard, she's gonna abandon them. But they don't realize they create that situation.
Mm-hmm.
They may have left a woman who would have had their back no matter what. They'll leave her because they found somebody real sexy. You know what I'm saying? She got the booty, she got the titties, you know what I'm saying? She's real sexy looking. But when shit get hard, she out. She jumped off the ship because she saw shit getting hard and she didn't even let him know the shit was getting hard.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, guys have really have to realize that there is really more to being with a woman than just how sexy she is, because let's be honest, looks fade. Looks fade. You know what I'm saying? When a woman is 75 years old, she does not look the same as when she was 32. I promise you. And if she do, you spent a lot of money on a whole lot of their facial work and body fucking augmentations to help to have her looking that way.
Mm-hmm.
Looks fade. I need personality. I need the person. You know what I'm saying? I need somebody who's beautiful on the inside. And
Yeah.
and guys have to listen to older guys who've been there, did that shit, played that game. Oh my God, yo. I met this one chick and she was beautiful. But then I met a woman who she was beautiful and she had her ass done. But then I met another one. She was beautiful, had her ass done, and her tits was done. All that shit gonna fade when she's 60. Promise you. Gravity will take over.
Oh
You can fuck
Lord.
what the hell she had done. You know what I'm saying? Ass gonna sag, tits gonna sag, face gonna droop. Who are you left with?
Yeah.
All right.
Somebody
Off my
didn't hear
soapbox
about you.
now.
Uh,
I think that women and men need to be real with each other. And I'm not talking about the real good things about you. You ever go on a date and tell somebody, these are the things that you might not like about me? So let me put that shit out there first.
Yeah.
Let me tell you all the things that might make you run away. Because if they run, probably wasn't right for you anyway, because those are the things that would have made them leave eventually anyway.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Put your bad cards on the table. You know what? There's times during the month, I just don't want to talk to no fucking body. So you might have to leave me alone sometimes. Or, you know what? I spend a lot of fucking money.
I have childhood trauma.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yo, you know what? My dad wasn't around. I got some real daddy issues. I'm working through it because these are the things that I'm dealing with right now. If they'll stay with you during the bad times or during the bad things that you tell them about you, oh, they'll love all the great things about you because they're like, wait, you didn't tell me that. For example, me and Nisha got together. She was like, you know, I don't really like to cook all the time. And I was like, all right, well, you know, I can throw some shit together. That ain't gonna run me off. She was like, you know what? I'm emotional. All right, well, shit. Cry together. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck it. I'm sure I'll find a reason to cry while you crying. Fuck it. Or I'll tell you, all right, you got 5 minutes. Cry that shit out. Let's get back to life. But and I don't think she was doing it intentionally, but I think she just had been through all of the bullshit where all of those things that she tried to hide in the beginning, when those things came out, the other person didn't like it as much no more. So she was like, you know what? I'm just gonna fucking be who the fuck I am. Like me for it or hate me for it, but I'm just gonna be who I am.
Right.
I think that's the best way to go into a relationship. I told her, I said, yo, I used to be a habitual fucking cheater. Fuck it. If worst case scenario, you say, you know what, I don't want to do this. Okay, I was single when we got together, when we first had first date. I'll be single tomorrow, then fuck it. But I'd rather you say, look, that's not what I'm willing to deal with, but I'm also willing to find out what caused you to cheat in the past. You know what I'm saying? Let's find out if I'm going to do the things that the other person did that's going to make you cheat, or if I know for a fact, yeah, he ain't going to cheat on me because I ain't that person. I'm affectionate. You know what I'm saying? I like I like physical touch. That's my shit.
Yeah.
Just so happens, so did she. And I was like, I bet. Because if a woman ain't physically touching me, you don't like me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If we could walk past each other 5 times, 10 times throughout the day, and we ain't touched each other one damn time, we probably shouldn't be together because I like physical touch. And if you're annoyed by me hugging on you and shit, you're not for me.
Right.
We have to be real with ourselves. Not even be real with each other. Be real with ourselves. This is the shit that I'm willing to deal with. This is who I am. Can you deal with it? If not, it's cool. It was nice meeting you. No harm, no foul. We had a great dinner. Move on. But let's stop trying to put our best foot forward and pushing the worst of ourselves to the back burner. I think it'll change a lot of fucking relationships, honestly.
Yeah.
You know.
I do agree. Because it's like you said, tell somebody all the bad things about you. It's like a weight lifted off your shoulder, and you know all just the good things.
Get past the bullshit.
Yeah.
Like I've had women tell me, you know what I'm saying? I've had a lot of sexual partners in my life. And I'm like, great, tell me about that shit. Let's fucking talk about it. Fuck it.
I don't know what she doing.
But why lie? Like, why spend an hour, 2 hours at dinner just basically telling somebody how great you are, and you know full damn well on the 1st and the 15th of the month, you don't want to fucking be touched. Find somewhere else in the house to be, because I don't want to fucking deal with people. I think that's more important than, oh my God. So all those other days of the month, I'm the greatest person on the planet. I'm there for you. We can talk. Nah, tell me about those 2 days. Because those 2 days right there might make or break a fucking relationship.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, I hope
Like,
you
be
not self
fucking honest.
sabotage too.
Self-sabotage is one of the biggest things. Well, no, not just for men. Women self-sabotage too.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Women will sit there and they are the queens of when's that next shoe gonna drop?
Mm-hmm.
When is
But if
that
you
next?
put both shoes out there, you ain't gotta wait for them to
Yep,
drop.
exactly. It's already fell.
And out the pair.
You know what I'm saying? Here's the pair. You know what I'm saying? Here's my good foot and my bad foot. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you, Angie, you have spoke about in previous, you know what I'm saying, episodes where, you know what I'm saying, like when you and B was going through y'all, you know what I'm saying, when y'all was learning each other and shit. The fact that he was willing to learn all of those things that you felt like you was going through and he stayed, you could have, now you were lucky enough that he stayed, you know what I'm saying,
Yes,
through
I
but
was.
if you could have put all that stuff out there and he'd have been like, fuck that shit, that ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? Okay, you get moody sometimes. Fuck it. So do I. Fuck it.
Mm-hmm.
When I get moody, I go play on a fucking video game. When you get moody, you go play with makeup. That's what the fuck guys and girls do. But it would have taken away a lot of that anxiety of when he finds out all these things about me, is he gonna still be here? You know what I'm saying? If he tells you, look, that ain't shit. All right, cool. You go through these things, that's fine. I go through some things too. That's what we do. But so I think, and I could be wrong, a lot of your anxiety was just that. I know there's going to be things that are about me that he may not like. Is he still going to be there the next day?
Yep. Because I thought he was so perfect. And I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
oh, I am jaded. Your girl's
Mm-hmm.
damaged goods. Is he gonna wanna put up with this fucking sad fucking puppy? I don't know. But he does. It'll be 7 years in 2 months.
Tell B I said he crazy as a I'm not joking.
Yes. He
Like,
is.
Bridge, you meet, let's say you meet a guy, or a guy meets you. You know what I'm saying? He pushes up, he sees all of your perfections. You know what I'm saying? Everything is, oh my God, she's well put together. She got a business, all that shit. Tell that motherfucker from the door, look, I ain't willing to put up with nobody's bullshit. See if that nigga still be around. You know what I'm saying? Let's get the shit out the way. Look, motherfucker. I don't give a fuck how well you present yourself in the beginning. These are things that I ain't willing to fucking deal with.
Yeah. I mean that
Have you done that before?
but
Just like, I don't know, because I feel like the way that you speak, the way that you speak on the show, you are very clear that
Crystal.
you are moving strategically for a reason, in that you are not down for nobody's bullshit. You are not, you have no time for a man on some bullshit.
yeah, I mean, I think that's I think that's one thing that I do feel like I notice women a lot. Like, not I feel like maybe this was probably an issue with me in the past. Um, but I feel like sometimes women are scared to express their expectations. And I don't
Mm-hmm.
want to say like expectations, but it's just like, if like I'm looking for a relationship, like I'm dating because I'm looking for a relationship, or I'm dating because I'm looking for a relationship, I want to get married and I want a kid,
Mm-hmm.
whatever you want. Like, I feel like women are scared to have those conversations, so they just go with the flow, and going with the flow don't ever get your needs met, because
Mm-hmm.
like if a man needed to get his rocks off, like he isn't gonna hesitate to try to have sex with you. You
Mm-hmm.
know, so if you like, I need a husband because I need a family and I need a baby, you know, I'm gonna, you know, you shouldn't as a woman, I feel like, be
Say that
scared.
shit.
Yeah, so I mean, ultimately, like, you know, but you got a lot of people that I feel like, you know, and no, that's another thing. Like, I am not perfect. Like, you know, I do, you know, y'all, I've said it a million times. Like, I grew up, my father wasn't really around. I do have abandonment issues. You know, I do feel like I have like an anxious attachment style too. That's something that like I'm trying to work on. I already told you I've had anxiety since I was 10 years old. So it's like I overthink, you know,
Mm-hmm.
having abandonment issues sometimes. Like, it causes you to overthink if your partner isn't being extremely transparent with you, or like just reassuring you. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not saying like that's something that you have to work on within yourself, but also like when you date someone, that's something that you need to explain to them. Like, you know, because it's not out of like I'm like trying to get on your nerves, you know, it's just your nervous system. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Just like some people, if they like, I can't have someone up under me too much, you know, if that gives you anxiety, that has to be expressed. Like, you know,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
but I feel like just being transparent about, you know, what your needs are is just very important, which I feel like sometimes one or both people don't be transparent about what they really want out of what they're dating for, just
Mm-hmm.
out of, I guess, fear of like losing what they really want. Like, you know, fear that they losing that person, like, you know, or what they're trying to gain out that person, you know. Um, but yeah, like I don't know, like I'm definitely not perfect. So I'm not looking for someone who is perfect, but at the same time, it's just like it's only so much that it's no one's gonna just tolerate anything. Um, but also at the same time, like, you know, I don't know. I don't know, y'all. This
Let me so first of all, Blow TV said, "Fuck it, lead with honesty. You can never get caught in the truth. You get caught in a lie all day long. You'll never get caught in the truth.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But
This is who the fuck I am."
I feel like, you know, some people like you'll sit there and tell them like, oh, I'm dating because I want this, that, and the third. And I'm like, oh yeah, I want the same things. Like, you know, and you know, like it might be going good for a while, but then it's like now you just want to do you or whatever the case may be, and realize like you just wanted that for a season. Like, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
So, so I feel like sometimes you can sit here and be transparent with people and tell them like what you want and what your expectation is, and they can literally tell you they want the same things,
People
and
still
it
lie.
can be a whole lie, you know, until they get whatever they want out of you, or they're on to the next victim. Like, you know, um,
That's the risk of love.
yeah. But I just feel like life is too short. Well, especially as you in your 30s, like for me, I'm gonna speak for myself, but like life is too short. Like, and I tell a lot of women this because I feel like a lot of women struggle with like, you know, voicing their needs when it comes to dating and what they need from
Mm-hmm.
what they're looking for. But like, I'll use myself as an example. I'm 34. I don't have no kids. I want to get married, and I do at least want a child. So what would be the point of me like meeting a guy and he don't want those same things, and me being delusional thinking that I could convince him to want those things when he straight up said he don't want those things. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Um,
Mm-hmm.
so it's like no matter how much you like someone, if you realize like y'all don't have the same wants, like you not expressing your wants is not gonna just magically appear.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing that's gonna
Mm-hmm.
is you're gonna waste time, which I feel like in my life I wasted too much time. You know, it's
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
very precious. So me being that I'm
Right?
34, my biological clock is ticking. I don't have time to just go with the flow and see like, oh, I'm gonna just see if he wants the same things. Like, no, it has to. do you want those same things? Because if you don't, I don't care how much I like you. You're not for me if we don't want the same things. You know.
So I'll tell any woman this, right? Try this. If you know that you're dating with a purpose, I'm dating for the purpose of a relationship, engagement, marriage. Like that's but I'm also I want to get married so I can have a child. You know what I'm saying? Like I want these things in my life.
Yeah.
Even if it's not your intentions, tell a guy this shit. I don't I don't want to have sex until I get married. See if his ass stay around. See if you're important enough to him for him to make that sacrifice.
Yeah.
Because if it's not, cool. Because even if that wasn't your intention, you now know where his intentions were. You know what I'm saying? You now know that his intentions were, I'm trying to get in them pants. And you sitting there going, well, yeah, ain't none of that shit happening until we get married. He's probably gonna bail out. He's reached his stop on the train. He's out.
True. But I mean, I don't know, because I feel like, yeah, am I saying like two people, like, yeah, two people can definitely wait to have sex until they marry, but you know, some people want to have sex to see what the sex is like before they get married. You feel me? So it's like, I don't know if I can, like, I don't know. Like, I'm not, like, I don't know. Like, I don't know.
Like there's women who, what was it, the 3 month rule, 4 month rule, or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And I want you to, you know what I'm saying, women like, I want to wait 4 months. And they never really verbalize that. They just kind of hold off on the 3 or 4 months.
Me personally, I just feel like if you two adults, y'all been dating, you know, and it's something that y'all both want to do, I would say do it. But I feel like the biggest thing is just, you know, even with the whole topic that we're talking about, like, why are we the most connected but the most loneliest, is because people just aren't being real about what they really want. Like,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
if you just want to have sex, like, now, I mean, I'm not a man by no means, but it's like, if you want to have sex, I'm pretty sure it's a girl that just want to have sex with you. You know what I'm saying?
Half a dozen at least.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think it's like not putting yourself in someone else's shoes. Cause if you looked at a woman like, dang, like, I would want to marry her, like, I would want to have a child by her, but she's only looking at you like, I just want to fuck you and that's it. Like, you
Right.
would be upset because you're like, I wanted more, and she's like, I just wanted a night. You know,
Mm-hmm.
so I think it's like, if people put themselves in other people's shoes, like, just be real about what you want, regardless if the outcome results in you not getting what you wanted. You know,
Mm-hmm.
so it's like, if you all you wanted to do was just have sex, and then you tell her that, and she's not willing to have sex, well, find the
Move
next.
on to the next.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is, you know, but you can find someone that just wants to have sex, you know, and if you have,
Yeah.
let's say, they want a relationship to be married and to have kids, you know what I'm saying? You can't just tell them what they want to hear just to get with you selfishly, you know, because they're same thing, like, it's gonna keep rolling around karma. You know what I'm saying? You
Yeah.
can't expect to be playing with people's heart and then thinking like someone ain't bound to play with your heart, because that's how it always works. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna tell me that no man or woman that intentionally walked into someone's life and played with them knowing that they wanted something serious or whatever, and then you selfishly like, oh, well, I'm just gonna have sex and I'm gonna bounce because I'm gonna just tell this person what they want to hear. You know, you're not gonna tell me that you ain't never had someone treat you that same way, because that's just, you know, universal law. That's how it works. You know, so I just feel
Yeah.
like
I've had
one.
two two different women where if I was on my bullshit, I could have just had sex and called it a day, but I fell for them. And that's not what they wanted. They just wanted a friend to fuck. And I was like, yo, so what's up with this relationship situation? And it was like, nah, I'm good. Fuck you mean you good? You know what I'm saying? But I never, not one time thought back, how many times have you done that to a fucking woman, Don?
Mm-hmm.
I was in my fucking feelings. Like, what the fuck you mean? Like, we spend all our time together. and you don't want a relationship. So what are we doing? Hurts.
Yeah.
Hurts.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
So
tell
go ahead, Angie.
I have an ongoing joke with my friends, with my homegirls. The ongoing joke is make your demands now.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Up front.
And I say it's a joke because obviously we're not making demands, you know. But at the end of the day, say what you want. If he don't want to give it to you, move on because there is a man out there that is willing to give it to you.
Right.
Give it to you
Mm-hmm.
exactly the way that you want it and give it
Yeah.
to you constantly. Like there is someone out there. Like I was in a shitty relationship, extremely shitty relationship. And now I'm in a wonderful relationship with a man that'll give me anything that I ask him for, that will
Yeah.
give me anything that I want, that will do
Mm-hmm.
anything for me, that's always there for me, and all that stuff. There is somebody out there for you. You just have to be real, be upfront, and stop looking for the same thing, knowing that you're not going to get it. Like, stop being insane. The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. Stop
Mm-hmm.
being insane.
Yeah.
You know, if you're asking for A, B, and C, and they're giving D, E, and F. I don't know the alphabet. You know, if they're
The fuck? EFG.
EFG shit. If you're asking for the first half of the alphabet and they're giving you the second half, then obviously they're not the person for you. Like, it's okay to break up. It's
Yeah.
okay. You will get over it. But what you won't find anything else if you stay in that same situation. You
Yeah.
won't
Yeah.
get what you want and what you desire if you stay in that same situation. And that's hurting that's hurting the both of y'all. Or it could only be hurting you because you're giving them everything that they're asking for, but you're not getting what you're asking for in return.
Right.
I agree. And to add on to that, and I know we need to wrap up here soon, but to add on to what you're saying, if you're real and somebody walks away in the first, I don't know, let's call it that 3 to 4 months. They walk away within that first 3 to 4 months. Isn't that better than being with somebody who you're not gonna go anywhere with for 4 or 5 years? You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? Let's get this shit out in the open. Let's fail fast. If we're gonna fail, let's fail fast. Let's not take our time with this shit. Let's fail quickly. You know what I'm saying? I don't need to go 6 months with somebody and I realize in month 3 we don't want the same things.
Yeah.
If
Right. I'm
if
not
I'm
going to
all about
keep
being a
wishing
business
for
owner,
stuff.
right, wishing for success, I'm gonna wish my way into a successful relationship. No, you're not.
Right. Like, no,
You know what
you're
I'm
not.
saying? If my goal is to be a business owner and I want my significant other to have the same type of goals so we can own 2 businesses together, and he's like, I'm good punching the clock at McDonald's. It's cool. You punch clock at McDonald's, but we don't need to be together. Why am I gonna lie to myself? Because I can't wish you into wanting success for yourself. I can tell you that you deserve more. But find somebody else who's going to wait for you to deserve more. I'm looking for right now. I'm
Mm-hmm.
32, I'm 33, I'm 34 years old. I don't want to wait till I'm 50 for you to finally go, oh shit, wait, so you know, I could have worked someplace else and got a promotion? Yeah, nigga, you could have did that shit 20 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if what you want out of life is not being presented in the very beginning, yes, everybody's got potential. Absolutely. Women love to find potential in men. And for some women, I'm grateful because they saw something in me that I didn't see in myself. But sometimes you see things that ain't fucking there.
Mm-hmm.
And why wait 10 years down the line to realize you're always going to be a fuck up? You just are.
Mm-hmm.
You're just going to find, no matter how good life is going, you're going to find a way to fuck it up. Fuck up somebody else's life. I'm not with it. And I saw that. I can see that shit. The red flags is there within probably the first date, but you dodge that red flag. 3 weeks later, you see another red flag. You dodge that one. 5 months in, you like, shit, these red flags are flying all over the damn place, but I see the potential in him. No, you don't. You see the potential in you. You're projecting it onto him.
Right. Something
You know
that
what I'm
I
saying?
feel like people don't do. And I honestly, I feel like this is women. I feel like women fall in love with potential. Like you
Mm-hmm.
can see the potential, but you need to fall in love with the right now.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Because right
Like
now
you can
pays
fall in
bills.
love with, yeah, you can fall in love with the potential, and the potential might not ever come. It might just be potential.
Yeah.
It might just be potential. They could just be good talkers.
Right.
you know
Yes.
but
Right.
if the actions ain't
Yes.
behind it, then don't waste your time.
Yeah.
Yo, I've talked to dudes that I've hung out with, and they sitting there feeding me a line of bullshit, and I'm like, yo, we ain't dating. Stop lying to me. I'm saying,
Yes. Oh my God.
what you
Oh
doing?
my, sorry, Lord. Oh my goodness. I do not understand why men do that. Why females do that. For what are you lying to me for?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
I'm
We ain't
not your
dating.
girl. I'm not your man. Ugh. You don't gotta impress me, honey.
Yeah.
Please stop.
But but because people are so used to doing it, that becomes their repertoire. You know what I'm saying? They're used to talking to women like that. So they feel like, okay, so if this guy's gonna think anything of me, you know what I'm saying? Because we homeboys, I need to go ahead and tell. No, don't tell me the bullshit. Nigga, I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? If you a shitty ass nigga, I'm gonna figure that shit out anyway.
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna figure it, but women need to do the same thing. I know you. I can see that you ain't shit. Let's just put the ain't shit stuff on the table though. Let's put the ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? You cheat? Okay. Tell me you cheat. Cause there's some women who go, you know what? I like to cheat too. Fuck it, let's cheat together. We can do this shit every weekend. But just be honest. Like just put your shit out there. You know what I'm saying? Put your worst cards on the table. We ain't playing poker. Put your worst cards on the table. I might be okay with that shit. I was telling Niche, I was like, yo, it's crazy how many women are into polygamy now. How many black women are into polygamy now?
Mm-hmm.
Or not polygamy, not polyamory. Polygamy. And I'm like, there's so many dudes that's out there cheating. Why? If you want to have more than one woman, there is an entire segment of women right now
Mm-hmm.
who are welcoming that shit.
Oh
Leave
yeah.
the monogamous women alone. Let them find monogamous men. If you want to have multiple women, great. Go find them polygamous women. Do that shit. Leave monogamous women where the fuck they are, because what you're doing is you're fucking it up for that monogamous man who's sitting there presenting himself to a woman going, yo, I just wanted to be me and you. Yeah, the last 5 niggas I done talked to said the same thing, but they wanted to have 5 different fucking women at the same time. If you
Yeah.
want to be polygamous, there's a whole segment. As a matter of fact, there's 15 different fucking Facebook groups
I was
just
just
for
about to
polygamy.
say They have them on Facebook. You can, yeah. They got groups on
Go.
Facebook. Go add yourself. Post. Go get you
Yeah.
a, yeah. Go get you
And
your, yeah.
them women are willing to relocate for a polygamous relationship. Go
Yes.
find them. Stop fucking with monogamous women if you just want to be polygamous. Find your lane, get your ass in there, and leave that other lane alone. Because this ain't a fucking highway where you just trying to get around. Find your lane, stay in that shit, deal with it.
Yeah.
Because guess what's gonna happen? They're gonna run into a woman on that polygamous side, and she's not thinking about being a co-woman or a co-wife. She wants co-husbands. Fuck their head up on that damn side of the world. So don't think that everything on the other side of that damn planet is rosy and bright. Because there's women who say they want to have more than one man. And there are men who's willing to do that shit. That side of the world. This side of the world, monogamous women say, you know what? One man, one woman, just us. Let's make this shit happen together. If you can't do it, fine. It's great. That means you don't need to go left, you need to go right. Go to the other side, you're fine.
Yeah.
So, fuck it. First date. Are you into monogamy or polygamy? Because I need to know which lane you need to be going in. Because this is the lane I'm in. And I'm very serious about that shit. Like, I'll cut your dick off and send it to your mama.
Oh.
Nigga.
Oh.
This is the side. I'm monogamy. If you polygamy, I can tell you where to find those groups of people at. But it ain't me. You know what I'm saying? Anyway. So I said, man, I just want my lady. I feel you, son. That's it. That's it. And Blow TV, even guys, yo, we sometimes want what ain't there. So if it ain't there, it ain't there. But if it is, work for it. But don't starve for it. You know what I'm saying? Like, if she ain't who she is, there's a woman out there who is.
There it is. Go find her.
Yep, absolutely.
Don't cheat to go get her.
Right. Don't fuck up these monogamous women because you're just trying to find the right one. You know what I'm saying? So you're gonna try to juggle 5 or 6 of them at the same time. I've been there, I've done that, and I've heard a lot of women who didn't deserve to be hurt. Didn't deserve to be hurt. I'm fucking creating words and shit on the show. But we gonna wrap up, I guess. Unless y'all got something. Anything else? You want to talk? Anything? No, nothing. Any?
No, I'm good.
Peanut gallery in the back. Anything y'all want to bring up? No, nothing. All right, cool. We good. We'll see y'all next Wednesday, God willing. Keep rocking with us. Oh, we didn't mention it. Please like, subscribe, share, hit that notification bell. We don't always go on at 8:15. We try though. Like, that's our attempt. But if you hit that notification bell, as soon as we go live, you go live with it. So, sometimes I got to do my hair and shit too. You know what I'm saying? Got to get my hair and shit right for the show. Pick the right hat, all that good stuff.
John.
Ah, shit.
Yes. My guy. Fresh as a motherfucker. Shitting on these hoes. Yeah.
We will see y'all next Wednesday. Be easy, be blessed. Peace, people.